Hey guys, Zach Dummer here, and this is going to be my Peacemaker Season 2 Episode 3 review. All I can say is, wow, this season gets better and better each episode, and this episode I thought was great. Not a whole lot ended up happening in this episode besides the ending, which I thought the ending of the episode was action-packed and was really, really fun. This episode was more about Peacemaker and the hardcore from the other universe's romance. And yeah, seeing them out on a date, having fun, petting a puppy. It was nice. So far I dig their relationship. I am curious to see how Chris juggles there being two hardcores, one in his universe and one in the other universe. The hardcore from the other universe seems a little bit more into him than our own hardcore. But yeah, James Gunn hasn't let me down before on any of his projects, so I have a feeling he'll be able to give us a romance story, which is actually pretty touching. Never underestimate James Gunn as a storyteller. You have Tim Meadows back and his team of agents getting ready to go kill Eagly. My favorite line of the episode is still, "You told me it was Duck." Like, fuck I did. I love John. John's one of my favorite characters in the DCU so far. And yeah, like having him involved, part of the group. He doesn't want to be there, but they said if he doesn't, he'll be fired. You get to see Judo Master back. I'm excited to see next episode, to be quite honest. This episode did a great job setting up what's going to happen next week's episode. And I'm excited. I'm excited as I've ever been for Peacemaker. This show's been doing a fabulous job of getting me hyped after each episode. And yeah, bird blindness is a thing in this universe. Something that totally caught me by surprise was Joel Kinnaman back as Rick Flag Jr. You find out that him and Harcourt had a little bit of a romance before the events of the Suicide Squad. And yeah, we have him back in the other universe as a much more clumsier and more of a goofball Rick Flag than the one from the previous two Suicide Squad movies, which I find is interesting. And yeah, it's something that I didn't see coming, and having him back I think is enough of a surprise that I'm like, yeah, sure, have Rick Flag Jr. back. Will Rick Flag Sr. find out that his son's alive in another universe? Who knows, but I'm excited to find out. You get to see Peacemaker hopping on the peace cycle, which I thought was pretty fun. Seeing all the people worship him as a superhero, which is something, unfortunately, the Peacemaker from our universe never got. I'm liking the superhero side of things. He is a superhero in this universe. Him and his brother and his dad are all a trio. I'm excited to see White Dragon come back. I'm hoping next episode is when we finally get to see White Dragon be a good guy. And yeah, easily the highlight of the episode was still the ending where a bunch of terrorists take over a building and Peacemaker goes total diehard on their asses. He was just... I can't stress enough how fucking awesome that scene was where he killed a guy using two pencils. That was so hardcore that I'm like, okay, this episode's great. It was good before, but that final battle between Peacemaker and all the terrorists, I could not get enough of it. I wish that it was a longer scene. Seeing Hardcore watching Chris jump from the building into the window was gold. And yeah, her being worried about him the whole time was so sweet to see. And yeah, I'm liking the Hardcore from the other universe. He seemed to be pretty... She's passionate about Chris. I know this isn't her Chris. And how long will it be until they discover that he killed the Peacemaker from their universe? I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm starting to think that his brother's starting to suspect that something's up with him, but I don't know if they'll find out this season. I'm curious, though. But yeah, you gotta see his brother take out a helicopter as the superhero. I don't know what his superhero name is. But yeah, we gotta see two brothers bonding, and what else is there to say? This is a touching episode. This was a touching episode and an action-packed episode, which is why I think you shouldn't underestimate James Gunn as a writer, as a producer, as a director. He's one of the most creative minds in the business. And yeah, only he can make everything, the romance, the action, only he can make everything come together in one nice, beautiful present with a nice bow at the top. I'm well aware James Gunn didn't direct this episode, but you can feel James Gunn's fingerprints all over it. It was great. And James Gunn is officially becoming one of the most creative minds I think there is out there right now. And having him first direct Superman and come right into Peacemaker Season 2, two complete bangers, and I'm proud of James Gunn. I truly, truly am. He's one of the most creative minds I think that there's ever been on this planet. I'm excited about next episode. I hope that you guys are excited about next episode. Like and subscribe to my channel for more. This episode was such a joy, and yeah, take care, guys.